Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. So another update surrounding Station if you missed it, and a few things to add to it because I think I misconcepted things myself by the way that I said them and I didn't really say it as straightforward as I probably could have. Ledger is the only thing that's really working right now for Station, at least the new Station that is currently available. As you can see here, I'm on Manage Wallets and you can't add a new wallet. You can just use Ledger. I don't know if it's only like this on LUNC and if it's different on Luna, but currently this is the stage that we are at. So like I was saying, don't panic, don't freak out. Your coins are safe, your delegations are safe, everything's fine. We're just waiting for updates. Now, something really vital to point out is with all these different people trying to privatize the wallet sector and not allowing it to be backfed into the chain, we run this risk of always having like different platforms not having one official lane for the blockchain. And it's so important, right? Because if we had our own station, for example, you could put, maintenance updates out, and you could put a lot of different stuff out, and it would be ours. It would be chain owned for starters. We wouldn't be renting it, but it increases the security and for people actually having an official lane for everything. So with all of this that's going on, this always lends credence to the proposal I put up that the L1 deviated from. And if they had just followed that, we probably wouldn't be in this situation right now, instead of them doing deals behind closed doors and all of that kind of stuff. But so, like I was saying, for those who missed the previous announcement, the Station web app is now live. That was what I was just on. You can only connect through Ledger for LUNC as far as I'm aware. So just wait. If you're trying to connect with Monomics, don't rush, just relax. The Station Chrome extension has been updated to version 7.44 and is now safe to use. I do not use the extension because it's a little bit ropey with Ledgers. It tends to be kind of hit and miss. You have to do a lot of refreshes to get a transaction to go through. So I tend to avoid it. Now, it could be the same situation there. It could be a situation where you can put your Monomics in, or you can do whatever to get your wallet up. What I'm saying to everybody in these videos are, there's links in the description and you need to go do your own research. You need to click the links and you need to read any tutorials that are available. I can only walk you through things so far here without actually doing a tutorial video, and I don't want to do a tutorial video until everything's up and running, as to which I'll do a video of myself recovering my wallet, because a lot of people get confused. They see the new username and they're, oh, I can't remember my last username, and it doesn't matter. It's any username, any password. The Monomics are all that matter. If you are putting your Monomics in, make sure you've left a space in between each word. There's no capital letters, and it's exactly how it's supposed to be. You may put in 8, you may put in 11, it may show submit. Put in all of your Monomics. Don't put in half, don't put in quarter, put all of them in. Just because it says submit doesn't mean that you've done the right thing, okay? Ensure you've put, I think it's 24. Make sure you've put all 24 in. So they have put out the pull request, and what this is now all pushing towards is pretty much what they're saying is everything that is the Station desktop app, Mac, Linux and Windows, the mobile apps, iOS and Android all rely on Terra.money domain. Once TFL regains control of this domain, both apps will be swiftly restored and safe to use. Important note regarding Station desktop and mobile apps. As we await domain reclamation, our team is working on adapting both apps to function on new domains. For your security, please hold off using these apps until we verify an updated version in a future announcement. Your safety is our priority, and we appreciate your continued patience and understanding as we navigate this issue. Something I've noticed really recently is they're starting to care a lot more since the ownership has moved to this new development team. They're more on top of these issues happening, and instead of just not saying anything and hoping for the best, they're actually going out, they're addressing things, they're putting updates out, and they're keeping the community calm. And this is actually really good. This is what we want to see. So what I'm hoping is, right, it's clear they don't want to hand over those legacy assets. So maybe, right, they are going to ensure that, like they've always said, those legacy assets are there, they're up to date, and they're working. And with this new team, it just feels like things are going a lot better, things are going a lot smoother. And if you have seen, right, currently, if we go to my governance page, you can see we've got these really cool themes. We've got all of this stuff available, and it looks really smooth. All of a sudden, everything seems to work. Even the basic history is working, which is really good. The thing is with the legacy system is it's interchain compatible. And I think this is something that keeps slipping under the radar. And a lot of different teams keep claiming that we're separate from TFL. They don't provide any support and they don't do anything for us. We are an interchain asset, and it was agreed in the original proposal that LUNC was part of the interchain system and wallet system. And because of the moniker change, which is merely the Terra at the front of your wallet changed to Terra 1, you can tell that they aim to keep us part of their system, because otherwise you wouldn't see all and Terra Classic. Because what happens is, once these alliances are created via governance, right? When you then make an alliance, so say we have an alliance with Atom and Juno, we would then be able to see Atom and Juno's proposals, right? And you would be able to actually vote on those depending on what you've got available in the alliance, where you've dipped your toes and where you've made alliances, so to speak. But you know, I feel like they would have said, look, we're not giving you legacy assets, or yes, we're giving you legacy assets, if they intended not to continue like updating it, if they didn't want us to have it. Instead, we're just kind of getting the silence and we're seeing updates. And I guess this is kind of a proof in the pudding situation. So what I'm really looking forward to is everything getting back online and everything getting back to 100% normal. Because if you're not a Ledger user, and there's a lot of people like, oh, you know, at times like this, you should go use Rebel Station. In times like this, I think to myself, I'm glad I'm a Ledger user, because Ledger gave me the ability to get straight back into my node. It's given me the ability to get into all of my wallets, and I don't have to keep putting my monomics in all of the time. I don't need to keep risking things of putting things across the internet. Instead, I just plug in my Ledger. It's all on there. I choose which wallet I want. I press the Terra app. Boom. It's click, 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 done. And it's really simple. It's a code on the Ledger, and it's one of those things that probably could make your life a lot easier. It will make your life a lot secure, because, for example, right, if you only ever put those monomics onto that Ledger and they never go anywhere else, you've got a very, very secure system there, because the only place they've ever gone is there, right? They've never gone over the internet. They've never transferred through an email or through a messaging app or through Twitter. You know, even Keybase. People use Keybase to send monomics. And, you know, I've seen people say that's not even 100% secure. And I guess nothing's 100% secure, right? At the end of the day, people can put block changing upgrades in and stuff like that. But for everybody who's currently like, you know, when Station coming back online, the links in the description to this are to Station and to TFL, and that's where all of these updates are coming from. This one has literally just landed about half an hour before I've recorded this video, so they're keeping us up to date, and they're even saying, look, if you missed the previous announcement, here we go. And I thought to myself, you know, there's a lot of people still asking, let's get another Station update out there. So what do we know? What are the end points to this video? Okay. Chrome extension is working. The extension system is working. The browser-based Station is working, but it's all for Ledger users currently. We're waiting on the mobile app for them to update the domains and regain control, as to which everything will be restored swiftly. So it seems like, you know, it could happen over the next couple of days. Everything should be back to normal. And hey, it looks like we're going to have better systems. And, you know, I think possibly for us, this could work out and this could pan out, because this is realistically what we need. We keep building on we build a sandcastle on a sandcastle on a sandcastle that gets washed away every quarter, and we get a new team and nothing ever gets done. And it's just like, for me, seeing this, it's nice. It's nice to be able to click on things. It's nice to be able to just go to here and see my history. It would be nice to have the Finder back up and running. If Finder's back up and running, Block Explorer is going to be back up and running, and BitQuery is going to be back up and running, all of these different things. So yeah, folks, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and I will catch you in the next one.